Hey guys, how's it going? Right, first things first, I want to discuss one point of PlayStation Showcase, and we all know what that point is. You've probably seen the thumbnail, and not what I was expecting. I'm not going to lie. Given the situation and the way mobile gaming is going, you've got the Switch, and that's about it, which is obviously a handheld and also a home console for all intents and purposes. The problem we're finding is the fact that the whole situation right now is geared towards mobile phones and things like that. So streaming to mobile phones, you've got Xboxes, xCloud, you've got the remote play for PlayStation. That is where this comes in. Now, I've used remote play before and wasn't great. I'm not gonna lie, it was a very, very juddery, messy experience, and I don't really know how to take what we've learned about PlayStation's showcase now about this device. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Now, what am I talking about exactly? Well, their showcase consisted of basically a shed ton of games, which will probably be multi-platform at some point. Aren't they always? But as of this moment, some of them are just timed exclusives to PlayStation, which is fine. It happened before, it's going to happen again. It's probably going to continue to happen. But here's the thing. The one standout for me is we've all been waiting for this supposed handheld device that PlayStation are meant to be coming out with, and yeah, cool, I'm up for that. But what we got wasn't what I expected. What we got was a handheld device which is all remote play based. Now, if you remember remote play, which I do, I used remote play on the Vita. I've also used it on, ironically enough, the PS4, because you can stream the PS5 to the PS4, if people didn't know that. I will put a picture up of that whole situation, but yes, you can do that. That is a thing. Very good thing as well, to be fair. It does work quite well. It's the only part of remote play that works well. That's it. The only thing that works well. From my experience with remote play with the Vita for PS4 and to some degree the PS3, it just doesn't work. It's never worked the way it's intended to. There's always lag, there's always something to get angry at with it. Now, with that said, maybe they've increased the power of this device so that it handles that better. I'm hoping so, because if that's the case, hey, I'm in. But here's the big problem, as of right now. I don't really believe in it. Now, that's not me being, against the idea. No, not at all. I'm not at all dead against the idea. In fact, I think it's a good idea if implemented well. If implemented well and decently, we have a great device. But with the whole situation of this being some sort of streaming device, remote play device that you need to be near your console with, that's fine. But here are the few problems. The Switch, for instance, you can take with you. You can undock it, you can take it with you and do what you want to do with it. However, with this device, it looks bulky. Not sure how you're going to store it if you do take it out. Now, to me, this device looks more like a handy device indoors. So if you're working on your own Wi-Fi and you want to go upstairs and play some PlayStation games while somebody else watches TV downstairs, fine. That's all good. But how many coffee shops and how many Wi-Fi hotspots do you know that are powerful enough to run anything other than a Wi-Fi connection to a mobile phone for internet concerning videos and things like that? I've had problems running 1080p content on some Wi-Fi connections, and that is crazy. Absolutely mental. So yeah, I'm holding my breath on how this is going to be. I'm not entirely sure what to expect, how it's going to be implemented, and if it's going to be implemented right, to be fair. I look forward to reviews to see what it actually is capable of, but other than that, I am so unsure about this device that I have no clue whatsoever. I am so confused about it that I am trying my best to wrap my brain over what is going to happen with this device, and God only knows I don't want it to be another Vita situation. Let's face it, PlayStation forgot about the Vita and left it behind unceremoniously, shall we say. It just didn't make any impact whatsoever. It's got a cult following now, but didn't when it released, and that was basically the problem. So let's hope that this isn't another Vita situation, and that the Q actually does end up being something great. Project Q, please, Sony, please, make this a device that everybody can get on board with, and people aren't going to be stood there waiting and trying to figure out what support you're going to give it. So that's pretty much my thoughts. I'm hoping you guys can shed some light on it. Tell me what you guys think, because if that's the case, we need to kind of get on board on this, because it does look like a good device. It looks like a decent device. The support it's going to get, that's what we need to kind of figure out, and what Sony need to figure out. So let's hope it does get that love that it deserves, the love that the Vita didn't get. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I want your thoughts on this. Honestly, I need to know your thoughts on this, because I am so confused about this situation. I've got my own thoughts, but I'm hoping that everybody else can shed some light on the situation. So let's get to where we want to be. Let's figure this out, and let's hope for the best for this control, because I want it to really, really succeed, and hopefully it's powerful enough to do so. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.